to this music. This is some shamanic drums, some meditation music that anybody can use on YouTube. It's called Shamanic Drums from Zen Life. Relax. Bye, baby. For those of you just tuning in, this is Therapeutic Dance. This is called my Qigong. It's a combination of meditation, moving the Qi energy. It's a little hip hop, balance, deep body breathing, and vortex energy fields. It's our sacred science mixed up into a combo for healing on multiple levels, so and one aspect, when we do yoga and we meditate, it helps us right off of the bat. Putting our body in a relaxed state helps your mind to get into a repair level, when you can get into flow, you can actually get into a space where, that's similar to REM sleep, when your body and your mind repairs itself. It's also in that space when there's nothing in between you and the Qi energy itself, where we can get messages and correspondence between yourself and spiritual energies. Okay, so it's that space that I can get into with dance, getting into the essences. You're getting into some other stuff, but to keep it more simple, this is my Qigong, and I'm using different aspects of healing, different healing modalities, and I put them together into what this dance is. Right now I'm just moving around the Qi energy into these fields and using shapes. I'm imagining things in my mind, and I'm moving the energy with this pole, and I'm doing deep body breathing, and I'm balancing. So some people imagine themselves, say they had cancer, they imagine themselves whole by visualizing a bright light, or like a Pac-Man or something, eating up the bacteria or the intruder that was in their body. Okay? These people manage, like mind over matter, kind of like a placebo, excuse me. These people manage to heal themselves from that disease and that ailment that they had. That's one technique. There's also people who call them, they work with the Shekinah, or they work with the Qi energy, the long distance healers, they work with Reiki healers, and there's people, shaman, people who work with healing Qi energy, they have healing hands. Well, one of those people, so I'm told I am, and I'm still working on developing that for myself and looking into that for myself. I've had healing that I've gotten from this myself. I used to walk with a cane. I used to use the little buggies when you go in the grocery store because I couldn't stand up and walk through the aisles that much. I had a morphine pump placed into my body because I was in such severe pain, and the pain medications they were giving me wasn't working sufficiently, so they actually put another morphine pump in my body, in my spine. So I had all that removed, and I'm on no pain medications at all. I couldn't move. They said I had a post-traumatic brain injury. I had partial face paralysis. So I couldn't do none of this, bending over. I was 287 pounds on all the medication that they had gave me, and didn't know what to do, okay? All I could do, as a middle-aged woman, was just like, I was listening to a lot of the programming and stuff, telling me what I couldn't be and that it was all over. I didn't know that we could repair our bodies, and at the time I really didn't know what it would take, beyond hearing people talk about diet and medications and surgery. So looking into alternative alternative methods and meditating helped me to tune in to our creator, our ancestral energy, and they led me to some stuff. So I went from walking with a pole, I hope that you're really hearing me, okay? I went from walking with a cane to dancing with the cane, to them showing me how to use the cane, to use the healing, the chi energy to heal myself, called clearing. Some people know about dry brushing. It's similar, but not the same. Some people can take it from dry brushing, for instance, from actually touching the skin to actually moving the chi. Now, I've seen where, I don't get a lot of opportunity to work with people. So I've seen, I will check it out in videos and stuff to see where the ancestors are leading me and where did this come from. One thing that I was shown was there's different levels, and a lot of it has to do with the mind of the healer. For instance, between dry brushing, there's actual touching, and then there's like the brush over. And in healing, there's actual where the healer has the choice to actually touch the individual, or even to use their chi energy without even touching, that the recipient of that energy can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You can even see similar displays of this energy with Tai Chi masters, where they do the push hands. And in some instances you can see where they can actually, without touching somebody, push them with their chi energy in the other direction. Now see, those are different levels of understanding energy and chi around us. Now I've taken some of those healing modalities and more that I'm not going to go into right now that are very scientific and can be proven and measured even, okay, and put them together into this healing modality that I call my Qigong. Qigong, it has different aspects of it that you could utilize at any time. It's like, would you like to play a game? For those of you who know and have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know that different parts of the body are access points, right? They're portholes for other things. So, we're tapping into the deeper meanings and aspects of ourselves with this dance at all times, using our chi energy and, channeling, learning to channel the energy into a means of healing, even if it's the sexual energy and the movements of the music. That's what's presently going on within our culture right now, and being able to take that and put my own spin on it, literally and figuratively, creatively, to channel that energy into a space in here that can't lie. When I create with these, these energies, when I cohabitate with these energies, it's a embedding. It's a four-wave mixing. It's a way to really get spiritual and measure myself with these energies in a way that I would have never had been able to had I had stuck with the traditional ways of looking at things. And so I wanted to share this with you, for those who can get it. Please visit me at Regina's Rabbit Hole on the YouTube, Siren Buddha Medicine. This is my Qigong again. And I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. Good day, family. Much love to you. Hi, Omar. I do have permission to use this video. It's meditation music for anybody to use on the YouTube. I stated that before I started this video. And it's only now that it got really good and other stuff is not working out to cut me off that I'm seeing this. As usual, in this area I get cut off. And that's the policing that's being done in the area that they use your Facebook for. So when you don't see productivity, this is the reason why. You know? And now they have where they can make excuses because who do you talk to? Bots? You know? So nobody is responsible for anything, but yet there's all these new rules and stuff. But nobody to answer to it when the rules don't make sense. So again, I've danced, and the meditation that I've used is being thrown out. But if there was some twerking or some fighting, you know, using the music, that could fly through. But something like this, that's for our therapeutic value, is being diced up. And those are the kind of things that make it look like it takes the commercialism and it takes the ability for me to market myself in the same way that these people who are capitalizing the system, it takes that away from me because we want to see things all sparkly and shiny, and I haven't gotten any support at all from my peoples. And I've stated, you know, without begging and, you know, being the change that I want to see, I've asked and I've made it known. It should be apparent with people with eyes what kind of assistance I might need and what I don't. Donations and contributions are welcome. Comments and interaction about what I'm teaching is welcome. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Regina's Rabbit Hole. I would much appreciate it. A lot goes into what I do, and I enjoy doing it, but I would enjoy it a lot more if there was some kind of connectivity and show of appreciation. I go through so much. You do have an idea. I've been sharing it. I've been very open. And so a part of our growing is appreciation. If I appreciate you enough to be open as much as I have and share what I've studied so that you can find the practical application of it, what I'm looking for is the growth of the community to entrust in me and show support back. That's what I need. That's what I'm looking for. As you know, that's the symbol that I'm looking for as a growth in our people. That I don't have to say exactly what you want me to say or look exactly the way you want me to look. But the fact that I have a common interest and it's mutually beneficial and we're headed in a similar direction may be enough to remove the ignorance and the bias in us to support one another. All right? This is Siren Buddha Medicine. Much love to you and yours. Sincerely. I hope to be a better version of you, a better version of myself than I was yesterday standing next to you today because of the work that I did right now. Okay? That's all we can hope for, right? Is to move in a positive direction. I doubt my music is going to be there because they pull this nonsense all the time. And I wish there was a way to combat it.
In a minute, bro. You ain't been on here in a minute.
Ooh.
All right?
Yeah, they've been tearing me up with all these different rules and stuff and not having a group or not having a way to combat it at all. Besides, well, I can't say that. At least I have spirit, and I have the comfort of knowing that the things that I'm doing when I listen to our ancestors in spirit, that they're working for me and that they're not in vain. They're not they're not coming back void, which is the reason why I get so much interference, you know. So if that's a sign of improvement as, you know, the adversity, mwah, we're making progress a lot.